or just level up. Duke and Clicks, a bunch of these people in the bottom 25, this is their last chance to have a pedestal to go in for day number 2. That being said, the 6th game, the final one of day 1. Let's hear it. Duo 0 build over at Gamers8. We'll see exactly who drops down.
Here we go. We saw in game number 1, Anas and Pink were able to take the victory. Jelty and Vico took game number 2. Lucy and Stino taking victory in game 3. Naiad and Hydra winning game 4. Chapix and Andy taking game 5. All different duos winning the game. So I'm going to ask you, what new duo is going to be winning game number 6?
Number 6, I want to see Macwood kind of get all the way up top after all the struggles he's had moving from zone to zone. I want to see a Hen and Queasy come back as well. I've seen Epic Well and Malibu popping off with elims, but maybe it's time to get a VR.
Personally, I'm looking at Aqua and Vino. I mean, this duo right here, in my opinion, couldn't mesh better. I mean, they're both liquids. You got water and you got wine. You put them together, I mean, that's a perfect match. So Aqua and Vino, I'm thinking that they're going to come out in this game number 6 and get the dub.
Now, you're talking about one of the best duos in the world, honestly, when it comes to EU as well. They are water and wine when it comes to the way they play this game. It's very refreshing and very tasty at the same time, the way they take height at the same time without having builds available, with just playing the zone, just playing the lands. It's tough, and you talk about a game winner going down. Vico, unfortunately, not be able to stick around.
That is not the way that you want to start it. I don't want to call it a caster curse, but that might have been the situation that we just had. Oh, man, Vico ends up getting taken out. Mitro going to be feeling very, very good about that one to start things off.
Yeah, legendary 2-shot to be able to just get transferred into the inventory. Arkram, Milan, Falconer, Jelty still waiting close by. Lots of chances for Mitro and Milan to get their elims up.
And you see right now, Mitro, he's already got a pretty solid kit. Right now, all he's going to need is that mobility in his kit, and he's pretty much going to be good to go. He's got the AR, got the shotgun. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you can see the difference between Bugle and getting an early elim versus everyone else on the map. Still, nothing in terms of a rainbow loadout. We're looking at just the cool colors, blue, green, rare, uncommon stuff inside the inventory. Threats and Macwood, though, they're leveling up, but it is a little bit more of a deep split at Chonker Speedway. They'll traverse the desert, get their items, and be on the move.
Yeah, precisely. They are pretty spread out, but they're going to be all right, just looting on up. Going to be tossing over those minis, making sure his teammate's going to be able to get some shield as well. And that's another squad that I definitely have my eyes on to have a solid performance. As we can see, the shockwaves are going to be coming out. His scope, he's going to be getting aggro. He says, you know what, we're not going to be waiting until in-game. We're going to be going for these elims right here and now, trying to take out this Falcon duo. Blake is able to get the elim onto Gentle, and now it's only going to be Phantom remaining in the 1v2, gets taken out, and that is a massive team wipe coming out of this duo.
Huge, and they got Boogies to work with as well. Blake celebrating. I think I saw him get thrown in a pool earlier on this week, and this time he's dancing beside one in game. So a better course of events overall for this man when he's actually inside the competition. That being said, him and Scoped, I'm liking the fact that they're actually active with the confidence. There's a game for them to come back. It's now Santa Lucia all the way up top in that first place spot. 22 points of a difference between them and second place. The biggest team, though, that took the hardest fall after that last game, on Austin Pink, from second place all the way down to 6th. They're going to be under hot pressure.
And I mean, realistically, that just shows how quickly things can change. I mean, they went from walking away with, what, $150,000 with second place to all of a sudden 6th, which is about 75,000, 50,000, somewhere in that radio. Still not going to be a bad amount to be walking away with, but they definitely, now they've gotten a taste of what it feels like to be in that top 2, they want to get right back up there.
Yeah, 75K, almost of a difference in terms of how much money they lost after a few mistakes. That's a hefty amount. They want to be able to climb a little bit higher. Clicks, Duke, once again, Fahad and Yonks are not giving them an easy time over at the Shuffle Shrines. There's nowhere really to hide here either. Whoever gets the first shot, whoever has the first engagement of damage, they're the ones who just keep rocking forward.
Yeah, and you were talking about it earlier. Clicks and Duke, they're definitely a day 2 duo. So right now, not having the hottest day 1. Maybe tomorrow they'll be able to come back in exceptional fashion. But Clicks gonna be the lone survivor for his duo right now, trying to just survive as long as possible and really walk away with as much placing as possible. That's gonna be extremely hard to do though in this lobby.
Yeah, we've seen how tough it is. It's almost like walking through quicksand when you have no vehicle, you have no duo. Every other player just makes your chances sink. It's so unfortunate. Kai, he's had the brute force of that. One single mistake and every single EO duo is on him.
And the big thing that I want to talk about is when your duo goes down early, that takes away so much mobility because now you have to say, okay, what do I actually put in my kit? I can't say now my duo is going to carry the Rift-to-Goes and I'm going to be carrying, you know, the other movement. You got to be able to carry it all by your lonesome. Got to have the heals, the weapons, and the movement. And that is just so hard to do this early on as a solo trying to survive the rest of this game.
It's just so tough right now, too. A single mistake. I mean, you can see it on screen. Epic Whale, Malabuka up against Cal and Nima. This is just going to be tough overall. Sprayed through the bush, nowhere to hide.
Yeah, gets taken out very, very nicely. Epic gonna be feeling oh so good. I mean, this duo in Malabuka and Epic, I mean, there is a reason that we've talked about them so much. This duo, if they place top 5, nobody is gonna be surprised.
Yeah, 17 Elim game, over and over again, consistency as well inside the top 10. They just want one of those VRs. When it comes to the 12-game format overall as well, having that victory under your belt, it allows for you to win tiebreakers. It's huge in terms of placement as well. One team I wanted to see do good in this game, Hen and Queasy.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, they go down.
Very unfortunate. I mean, we wanted to see this duo really shine. Definitely one of the duos that was the most touted coming into this one, thinking that they're going to be getting top 3 guaranteed, but no. I mean, they might not get top 30 guaranteed right now. But I mean, either way, a lot of these teams, they're going to be walking into tomorrow with a whole new look, a whole new outlook on how to play this zero build on the final day.
Yeah, the coach is kind of waiting in tow. All over Twitter, all over Discord, just see it in the end of these replays. Just a few hours between day 1 and day 2 starting over. Right now, Polga, Laleo, they've got a shark in tow, and they're looking to just take him out close and personal to wherever their base is.
Oh man, unfortunate. Personally, if I'm Rogue Shark, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect. I'm coming back tomorrow.
Personally, you would not let that slide.
Personally, no, not a chance. I'm coming back tomorrow. Game number 1 of day 2, I'm landing on their drop. Simple as that. They're gonna have to face that wrath. I'm not taking that level of disrespect.
We've seen that happen all over NA East when it comes to regional competition. People do not like to, you know, be kind to those who take them out or toss disrespect. They hold grudges. Amar Vadil, always good vibe. Carry and Fatch, they've dealt with their form of grudges so much over and over again. Now they're here to just see a full form of games rock out. Vico rebooted, taken down, and Austin Pink was talking about them before. They've fallen so much in terms of overall standing. They want to rise back, but they have a whole long ways to go.
Yeah, and realistically right now, they're playing the safe strat. They're going to be in the zone, making sure they're playing the outskirts, getting these heals, and making sure that they aren't going to be getting knocked out early. It's all about placement for a lot of these teams, but for some, it's all about the elims. We're seeing completely different strategies coming out depending on the duo. It doesn't really matter. One of these duos is going to be feeling oh so good going for elims. The other one's just going to be trying to run and hide till the very end.
That's all about survival, all about maximizing your chances. I like the fact that you bring up elims, though, in this game specifically. Game 6, last chance of the day. This is the game that kind of just shows you the definition of desperation for a lot of these players. If there's a chance to go for elims, people will do it. It's the last time, right? It's the last hoorah for some of them. Some of these solos who are used to surviving might do something crazy, try to get in the box. I mean, we saw in one of these last ones, Kanata, a 2v1 almost with a heavy sniper. Even right now, Steady Cammy, instead of rotating into the zone, playing with a torch, being able to do whatever they want to do, they're hunting down eliminations. Keep in mind, Cammy does not have a shotgun, does not have an SMG. They'll be here just for the spray. Fahad lands with the Fort Mansour from the backside. Is looking for beams too. They're trying to play keep up. Look at the destruction. Cammy just knows the field and exactly how to work it. A combo with the shockwave slide in with the zip line. You love to see it.
Oh, precisely. I mean, realistically, Cammy and Seti, they're definitely a duo that we've got our eyes on. A lot of people thought they might be placing very, very nicely in this event. So the fact that they're having such a solid early game right now, that's going to bode extremely well for this duo.
Seeing mistakes happen between Cammy and Seti, though. They go for a few of these hunts. They go for a few of these eliminations. Sometimes lost in the zone, forgotten in the sauce. You want to make sure you climb back, focus on the rest of your game. Halnada, he's going to be doing exactly that. with his teammate in tow.
Ooh.
Rapid looking for a few shots, and he
Look at
lands
the
a few.
loadout.
It's huge from him right now.
I love the loadout. You got 2 boogie bombs. You got 5 shockwaves. You're feeling good, looking good. I love that loadout right there. I mean, that's being ready for in-game.
Tripper had the exact same money, put down a few shields already though, and that porta fort. We've seen the rift chains. This is gonna happen again in game 6.
Here we go. It's gonna be another spicy one. I'm ready for it, I gotta be honest.
Oh, this is gonna be unfortunate for a bunch of the teams in the top 10 though. Bad Sniper also already down, so Mustache gonna kind of be by himself overall in terms of what he can do if he can stick around. You can see him. There he is up in the sky, forced to use a rift. Epic will my snipe him down. He has to land the tire. Oh my goodness.
12 health, and if he can get his duo up, it's gonna be massive.
It's not, it's over. It's the tire. Unfortunate bounce. There was no fun in that one.
That was literally, that was demise by tire. That is so unfortunate. Like we saw it happen, he landed on it, just needed to land on your duo. Instead, was almost able to get him up. He had the Riftigos in the pocket as well, so if he was able to get them up, they're out. They're good to go.
The biggest thing about that too, that was Malabuka versus Mustache. That was former duos on the EU region, literally playing together in this event, and in this event also in game 6, the last one of the day. It's Malabuka and Epic that kind of just knives out that flame.
Oh, precisely. Malabuka and Epic gonna be looking to rack up these elims yet again to be solidifying themselves as the top team heading into tomorrow. If they can do it, that would be massive because they haven't been able to pick up a win yet. It's been all elims for this squad.
How were they stopped in previous games from getting that win? Another base beside them, slightly higher than their fort. The smartest thing they're doing right now, they have one of the biggest and tallest hills, and they've perched right above it. It's relatively small too, so no one else can really jump up and shoot them unsuspectingly. Also, when they want to talk and calm, they go down towards the ground, figure out their strats there. No chance for mistakes for this squad.
Precisely, and another duo that's still up that has been pretty quiet is going to be Arab and Bloomy. They are still lurking, still up, but they are just not getting the elims necessary, and that really might end up being the demise for that duo.
Trying to see if they can have a leg back in this game. Whether you're first or 50th right now, this game can be monumental. In the total 12U play scram. Someone check his PC. What was that? Finding Sion's pixels all the way up top inside that porta fort in that build. I'm at a loss for words. I'm stumbling over that one.
Yeah, that was an absolutely beautiful shot going to be coming out, so he's going to be feeling good. Having this sniper in his pocket pretty much for the rest of the game. I don't see him dropping that anytime soon.
Yeah, it's really good to just be able to combo with the heavy sniper. See a few shots after the fact. Alex and Scram have exactly that. They're looking for any more shots towards the basement of King's overall fort, but Brazil does not fall that easily. They're super strong. Sion, once again, this is the third team affecting them. This is a double heavy sniper situation as well. Through the bushes, a few shots will go straight. King and Sion, they're not moving out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, those heavy snipers are so lethal. The fact that they've each got one in their hands, I mean, they're going to be able to absolutely tear through these structures like paper. And that's, I mean, that right there is a big thing in the late game. I mean, if you're able to really get into these porta forts early, unsuspectingly, I mean, realistically, you can catch a whole lot of teams off guard.
It's a transfer of power as well. You saw how many rifts in the late game keep your team alive. If you can jump one of these porta fort teams, steal their rifts, have them in inventory, that's like 3 more minutes of play for you and your duo overall. I'm making up that number, but it's a lot of time you get to survive in that 9th zone. Amar, Vadil, I mean, talk about God content, talk about having good vibes. They're getting absolutely just snuffed out right now. Adapter, Kakarot, not letting the big boy survive.
Yeah, they are going to be taking them out very nicely yet again. You see 2 Riftigos in the pocket of Giannis. Make it another one if he decided to pick it up.
Nope.
No, decided to go with the porta fort instead. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Variety, that's a good thing here.
Might be able to have it in Kanada's inventory. Kakarot and Adapter, they're not done with this one yet. Brandon up on top of the fort. Janus down, a very bad spot. He might have to rip by himself, but no! The pressure, it's too much, and he pops Kanada with another 1v2. He's landed every single shot now on low HP. Down below with the chuck splashes, Kakarot has the option as well, but his HP is also just too high to use it! Kanada, unstoppable!
Absolutely destroying Kakarot. That was a beautiful play. Just went into the porta fort and said, it doesn't matter. I'm taking out everybody. Beautiful plays. Those are the winning plays that you have to have. As you can see, a duo gets stranded out in the middle of nowhere, gets taken out.
Talk about going even higher, further beyond, and just super staying on a different scale. That's huge from Kanada and Alex, though. So much pressure from the backside. Now just has to get away. They've got rifts. Chance to replenish them, too. They'll choose to just fly in.
Yeah, and that's going to be a smart play for sure. Not going to be wanting to go around taking any senseless damage right now, as they're going to be putting up that porta fort on the high ground again, and that's really what you see is a rift to go into a porta fort on the high ground.
Stano Lushi, they're now getting involved inside the business.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be huge with the legendary AR in terms of damage. It was unfortunate. Where exactly Kanata and Janice popped that porta fort, the ground uneven. They weren't protected as soon as it came down. You can see Steno is aware of everything. They're not sleeping behind the wheel. They've got 6 eyes on all sides, all mirrors cleaned and active. Any chance for a shot, Steno has it.
Yeah, they're looking absolutely everywhere.
Oh!
But this might be huge coming in. Is Arab able to use that to get them out the truck? Beautiful plays. Bloomy ends up taking it over. Somebody hit a rift to go up top. Bizzle ended up dropping as well in all the action. Bloomy right now gonna be down low with Arab, just trying to stay up right here, but that's gonna be extremely hard to do. Might need to use this rift to go, and that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Very nice from Arab to be able to just make that call. A lot of the times when it comes to IGLs, they want to make calls for the entire duo, not just the survival. He knows Bloomy has those rifts on the side. He can pick them up and drive by somewhere else. The truck survives from the skies to the ground. It's able to get out of that little troll section in the bridge. What a beautiful display of boogie bombs though by Arab. You can not only use them to control the ground, like Space was saying on the desk towards the end game, you can stop people from driving. Remember, you can't dance and drive.
Oh, precisely. I mean, you got to get out the car before you do some dancing. I mean, that's just not safe for anybody on the road for sure. As Malibuca still looking to put a hurting on these duos, still has this sniper, and I mean, really just putting in that pain. They're not going to need to worry about Storm Surge whatsoever. If that threshold ends up popping, they're probably going to be about 2,000 above it. They are putting in so much damage everywhere around them.
It's huge for Malibuca. This man is active. He's looking for long-range fights. You're talking about Surge, but they're getting so many eliminations in this lobby, it might not be thick enough for Surge to even activate. Aquavino, you talked about water and wine. Looks like they're going for way past their expiration date. Kanata Janice on the other side, fall damage taken. Once again, that fort, so unfortunate on where it is vertically. They're forced to the skies. No protection. Kanata, 1 HP, done down.
Yeah, extremely unfortunate for Kanata. Giannis in the truck now, in the tree now, just gonna be trying to make something happen. As you can see, Aqua, they are feeling good, still in that porta fort. Giannis gonna be hitting that rift to go yet again. He's got 121 HP currently in the air, just looking to float down to a safe location.
Cammy's playing Duck Hunt. What is this from the backside? Brazil's porta fort's been taken down. Tripper and also just needs to move. They start to fly. Look at his inventory though. 2 heavy sniper shots, barely any ammo. This man is down atrocious.
Yeah, if you get into a close range situation, you are going to really need to hope for the best, and that's about all you can do. Because realistically, they're just going to be putting in some damage long range. Anything close range, it's going to be a problem.
Problem for Vino and Aqua though. Lots of people jumping into their builds. Ziandi Chapix on the glide. Chapix goes down. Traffic jam in paradise. What's this? Kovacs is also stuck. Cammy down below has 2 different duels to deal with. Not the chuck cannon, my friend, not the shield keg. What's going on? I'm not even sure, but Seti's there with the spray.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like right now everyone is just starting to converge on this little area. You can see even in the mini map, so many players in the bottom right quadrant of the circle that is remaining. Look at another truck stop yet again. It seems like there is so many stops along this highway.
Someone call Arab. We need another boogie bomb down here under the bridge. Too many people camping inside the trucks. Where is Arab? There he is, and he's down. Disco's over.
Yeah, the party has stopped for sure, as they're all going to be feeling comfortable in those trucks. I mean, the fact that he's not going to be able to boogie bomb them, they're going to be feeling very, very safe for now. Man, 7 HP. There are so many players that have low health that are barely surviving. Pink, another one, extremely low, going to need to heal up in that fort.
Oh my goodness, 1 chunk splash missed by Epic Will. Will that be the difference maker? Anolex now. He was the one clowning around all these forts. Panic from Scram all the way up into the skies. Cammy, he sent someone down below. I'm pretty sure Kovacs was there, but he escaped too.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is the awareness that needs to come out of these players in these later game scenarios needs to be absolutely on point. You have to be aware of your surroundings, even if you have to guess sometimes. That ends up being a very big payoff, because if you guess right, guess what? You got to free heal him.
It's looking good. We can see Siemens POV is going to be at a solo situation for now. Lots of people gliding up top as well. Oh no, King is up and alive right beside him. Barely surviving. Shockwave gonna maybe toss him back towards the zone. They have a rift to get in. They're just waiting on the time. Malibuca now getting active inside his own porta fort up top. The scaffolding's not gonna be the best spot to be in, especially in a heat like this inside game number 6. Kovacs found another fort down inside the builds. Bloomy and Macwood, another duo that's made impromptu towards the end game. What is this? Macwood is switching teammates over and over. His threat's not enough. I'm not sure. Epic, though, he takes towards the skies.
Hey, when your duo goes down, just find another duo. Might as well. Oh, man, only 12 duos remaining in this one as Bloomy is trying to keep the hope alive for his duo. Big play going to be coming out. And he said, no, I'm going right back into this Porta Fortress, if you will, right above King.
It stops. It falls. It's broken. That's huge. Bloomy. So many builds just taken away from the center side of the zone, and that just might take King all the way down.
Yeah, beautiful play for sure. He's going to need to take out Polga down low. You can see he's got the SMG, not able to get the right angle on him, though, and that is going to be big because now he's just going to be waiting in the wings as Bloomy. He understands there's going to be a couple players over here on the opposite side of this tree. If he's patient and just waits around, he might be able to pick one of them off.
The Stiller, he waits. The less dynamic he is on his movement, Knight and Shark from that tree might take him down, but no, they take towards the skies. Okus, they want to take down King. He'll fly too. Rifts now being chained as we move towards the 6th zone. This is where the big brain moments come into play. Seti is trying to get Fast to carry off the top rope, and they come tumbling down. Huge from Seti, and he has a chance to keep moving.
Big plays coming out right now.
Look at Steno's truck. What was that triple kickflip?
I mean, listen, you got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. Look at this, though. Are you going to be able to get something right here? Lucy, they're still feeling good. Lucy and Steno in the truck yet again. This duo is so scary when they find themselves inside of a vehicle.
A truck fight, but Steno and Lucy, they were born in here, molded by the automotive industry inside Fortnite, and they're just toppling every fort down. People have to start getting annoyed by this one. Fatches and looking for a few more sprays, and we know those torches, they're running true inside Steno's POV and inventory, but he's getting taken down to just low HP. Has the rifts to be able to use as a way to keep himself alive. Everyone is now just running. There's no rifts inside the sky anymore. They're all on low ground. Truck fight, and one goes tumbling down.
It is a monster truck fight for sure. Look at the health bars, though. So many players are extremely low. Thatch ends up dropping. The rift to go is going to be there, and guess what?
On the ground.
We're taking it. Yeah, nobody's on the ground. This is absolutely beautiful. It is a party in the sky yet again. We had one game 5, and we've got another one game 6. Lalelo, he understands the situation. Get on the ground and look up. That's all you need to do. He's going to start to heal up right now because that's the #1 priority because his health is so low.
He has his teammate still alive all the way inside the trucks by himself. They're going to be rifted up to the sky once more. Leo dodges it. Fatch now down. Carry coming straight towards the ground, looking for revenge against the region of Brazil. At the same time, Seti up top in the sky. It's another chain. Lucy, he's away from home. He's not letting in the truck. It's a 2-man situation. He'll hide out towards here. Is it a peek from the window? Is it a dive from the sky? He doesn't know just yet, but look at his inventory. He has so many shocks to be able to work with. Fuel on the way. It's a shock, but it misses. Another one sends the truck towards Sion, but he rips out of the way.
Oh, that was absolutely an amazing play coming out. I thought it was going to work for just a second, but no. Everyone's going to the rift. Everyone said, you know what, we're not going to worry about anything else. I'm just going to go to the rift. I'm going to stay in the sky. I'm going to be trying to stay up as long as possible. This right here is some epic end-of-game Fortnite action, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what we want to see.
This is only possible in Zero Build. Is going the full mile. One duo just left. I believe that's Laleo. And at the same time, you have Polga as well. Cian is rocking in. Laleo's looking for his next shot, trying to find it. Not going to really see much. There's a Porta Fort way deep into the ground. Lucy now all the way up towards the sky. Laleo is also bouncing. It's an entire trampoline park for these duos. Tires in the way as well. Cian now down by the river, just needs to hide. Carry another rift towards the sky. This game's not ending.
It is looking like a bouncy house right now. Somebody, it seems like everybody in this lobby signed up for skydiving classes because every single person, they are absolutely living in the clouds. As Steno able to take out one, gonna be looking to take out more. Steno and Lucy right now, the only duo remaining. They get shockwaved out though.
Another Seti interruption. It is the duo that's down, but they respond right back. Steno, low HP. All up to Lucy to be able to do the maximum damage towards the end of the game, but it's another rift all the way towards the skies. The utility is now gone. All up to the shots. Seti comes crashing down. He's beamed out. 2v1v1 for Steno in the late game. Is it another win? Absolutely. They start off the day. They look so good. They get the 3rd win. They look so fly. And now towards the end of the day, they are those guys.